From being carried over the finish line to running a marathon himself, some journeys are all about heart. Even a congenital heart defect can't stop our guest this morning from sprinting towards his dreams. We welcome 19-year-old Austin Prario and his marathon sponsor, Ed Medeiros of East Commerce Solutions. Good morning, Ed. Nice to see you.
Morning. How are we doing?
Always a pleasure. Austin, welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get right into this. You have a remarkable story. I was reading about you earlier today, and it's now just so great to have the opportunity to meet you. So tell us a little bit, as it says here, about wanting to run in the marathon as part of the Boston Children's Hospital's Miles for Miracles marathon team. It is such a commendable pursuit.
Thank you so much. I do try, but so 19 years ago, I was born with a congenital heart defect. Basically I have 3 chambers, functioning chambers in my heart. I've had 3 open heart surgeries, different oil changes over the years, keep the heart going. And up at Boston Children's Hospital, my mother and father were there for a long time, and the doctors had basically said I would never do normal things like a normal kid, like educationally or physically. I would never be able to play contact sports or obviously run a marathon. And my dad's goal was, he said, I'm gonna take him across. So he actually had carried me across at about 10 months old, and he had done it 3 more times, and now it's pretty cool to come full circle 19 years later.
Yeah, now you are once again now preparing to do this yourself. And Ed, talk about your involvement and how you're associated with this fine young man.
A cheerleader. I'm on the sideline. Well, sponsoring someone like him is so important, and I think that people out there who want to contribute to this, he has a way to do that. We'll find a way for you to do that.
Yeah. Talk about how we can contribute, how people can get back and get really involved and behind you even more.
So you can go into the Boston Children's Hospital Trust. You can go under my name, read my little story, and see some pictures of me.
Right. And
you can see all the progress I've made. And I mean, I'm on the roads everywhere, getting to know the state actually.
Yeah.
Getting the good long runs in.
Absolutely. And Ed, what does it mean for the entire team at East Commerce to be his greatest champion? I mean, that goodwill must spread throughout your entire organization.
Amazing. When I first heard the story, it was just touched my heart, okay? But meeting him and then hanging out with him for a little while and getting to know him, someone with a half a heart has more heart than anybody I've ever met.
Absolutely. And do you see yourself, Austin, as an inspiration for others?
I try to just think of myself as a normal person who, that was my whole goal in life,
right,
was to just be like everybody else. And if I have to work a little bit harder at it, that's okay. And I want people, up at the hospital, or you're just a kid out there, or even an adult with anything you have wrong, just if you put your mind to something, you can absolutely do it, and anything's possible.
Well, you, sir, are an inspiration to all of us.
Thank you so
Best
much.
of luck to you.
Thank
Ed,
you.
always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you.
Austin's cardiologists have all cleared him to run the marathon this April. He's ready